So I'm giving my perspective, 100% perspective on investing. This is going to be something that's going to explain how to get involved, what opportunities you have. Um, do you need a lot of money? How much money do you need? What types of strategies that you could look into? Education, what you need to focus on to kind of build your own success with investing, not a company. Why do I want to say that? But we'll start with the basics. Uh, Pretty much at this point, we're at a time. This is 2019. Most people generally are kind of afraid to invest at this point, so it's kind of hard to kind of convince people to jump into new things when they know nothing about it. They think they have to go to a financial advisor. They think it's too risky. They're just going to lose their money, or they don't make a lot of money and think you need to make a huge amount of money to be able to invest. When that's some of us know that's the case. I thought, if you were like me at the beginning, I thought it was the case. I thought it was pointless to kind of learn because I had the opportunity to learn when I was 18, working my first job. I put it off until I was about 24, which, yes, it's still a young age. Wasn't that long ago until I finally started to learn how to invest in these things, but I wish I took the time a long time ago. That way it would be less work at this point, and I'd be involved in way more opportunities than I'm in now. And I definitely have way more money. Like, think about it, like, what if you were able to invest into, for example, Amazon back in the early 2000s? Granted, we can't go back in time and do anything about it now, but at this point, yes, we can look into the next best thing. But because people fear investing, they tend not to look at it at all. They tend to push it off. Sometimes they think it's like for older people, rich people, but anybody can do it. You don't need a huge amount of money to invest. I mean, there are plenty of stocks that I've invested into for like $5. I invested into like a couple marijuana stocks for like $5. I've invested into tech stocks. There are energy stocks, med stocks. There you have variety. Even cryptocurrencies I've invested into while they were cheap. I mean, they're exploding now, but even still, people don't even know that you don't even have to buy a full Bitcoin because they see a price. They look at the price and they don't know the facts. So most people even think that you need a financial advisor just to be able to invest into anything, but that's not the case. If you don't know a thing about stocks at all and you're not willing to learn, you can invest into one, but even still, to me, it's like these things are so easy. They're so simple to invest into. I mean, yes, there is risk, higher risk if you don't know a thing about what you're doing, but you can minimize that risk by taking the time to do the little research into what the company you're trying to get involved with is, how they're making their money, the money they're bringing in, who's running the company, and products, marketing, all that. If you set yourself up for success, you will have more success. And at the same time, financial advisors have fees. You can avoid the fees just by understanding that you don't need the financial advisor. Do the research, like I said. You can download a free app to get you started with stocks if you wanted to. I'll put the links in the description, but the apps that I actually use are Robinhood and Webull. By clicking the links in the description, they will actually give you a free stock just for signing up, and they're free to sign up for. So Just click the links whenever you want to. They're right there for you. And go ahead and get your free share in whatever it is. It could be Facebook, Sprint, Amazon, or it really depends. But just check it out. But they're free, commission free even for any share. But compared to other brokers like Ameritrade typically would actually charge you a commission, just for a big commission sometimes, just for actually purchasing even one stock, and then they have more limits and sometimes fees just for being a part of their company. It just depends on the broker, so they all have their own regulations and fees just for being a part of their brokerage and trying to invest with them, and limits depending on how much money that you do invest. Which I haven't exactly seen a limit. I think there was a $10,000 limit at the start, but that's like a monthly thing. Like you can invest like $10,000 a month. I think that I won't say it's 100% certain. I know cryptocurrencies, they tend to have that too as well. If you're a part of Coinbase, which I'll put the link for that in the description. So if you want to buy like Bitcoins or any of that, you have that option. But I'm going to go more into the stocks, like I was saying. But same time though, you want to be very realistic about the company you're investing into, or any stock. You're not going to get rich in a day. You're not going to get rich in the first year of jumping into stocks. There is going to be some risk. I mean, like companies like Amazon, that was a great opportunity. You want to invest into a great idea that's going to make you money in the long term. That's how I view things. I buy stocks for like the next 5-10 years or retirement. I don't look to pull out immediately. I look for the future. If you think futuristically, especially about a company, you will have the best results that way. If you see their success, see that they have a great pattern, a great system going, hey, why not do it? So, by doing all the research, you minimize your risk, you increase your reward in the stock. And that's where fundamental analysis comes in, where you actually compare your stock's value. So is it overvalued or undervalued? If it's undervalued and making a lot of money, you're doing good. There is potential for more profit. But sometimes they can be overvalued for what they're making. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that they can't make that up. But that's where the research comes in too. Do your research, see if there's any changes in the company over time, and just be strategic about it. And then there's technical analysis as well, where you literally can actually look at a chart. Like, I'll show you an example. Like, I'll have a Forex chart right here, but pretty much, maybe you guys have seen charts like this before. Pretty much where it looks like sticks just going up and down. You can actually learn how to actually read those charts and actually project where the market is actually trying to go. A lot of it is still going to be doing research on the company, but there tends to be like strategies that you can actually use to figure out the trends, because the market, no matter what, the markets are going to fluctuate. I mean, even if they have a good day, they can, in the market, sometimes they can fall for a while. But catch that dip, you'll be good for a long time. They're going to fluctuate, so buy low and just leave it alone to rise. Sell when it's higher. And let's see. You also want to assess your financial situation. So don't invest any money that you can't afford to lose. Don't I tell you this because, like I said before, you want to be realistic. Don't expect to get rich in a day. Yes, you can actually still trade stocks and try to make a mass amount of money, but you don't want to be like other people who have gone broke over this because they lack the information and lack the experience and they think they do. You can practice these things though. I know Ameritrade gives you the option to actually practice trading these things for free. So it's like a simulation of live market conditions. It's not going to be like 100%, but it's going to be more like the markets, but you're not using real money. The only difference is when you actually decide you want to use real money, you have to kind of learn to eliminate your fear of the market. So get rid of all fears. Once you deposit your money, understand that it's the markets now. In a way, understand that you want to think like it's not your money anymore. You're willing to lose that money to actually make a profit. And at the same time, it's not going to immediately go to zero if anything bad happens. You can have a loss with certain stocks, but losing just means losing a certain amount of what you put in as far as stocks goes. Because no one has ever really seen a stock just shoot up to like $200,000, $500,000 just to tank overnight. It's just not going to happen. It's progressive because it has to fluctuate. When it goes down, it goes up, it goes up, it goes down for a bit, stuff like that. I would actually post a video showing an example of a stock analysis in the description, or I'll tag it for the next video to see. But you can subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of things like Forex, a lot of investing in Forex, cryptocurrencies, all that. So if you want more information, feel free to check out my channel. And don't forget to click the links in the description. Go ahead and download those apps so you can get started with Robinhood or Webull. Webull is actually an international one. So Robinhood is just limited to the United States. So if you're like from Canada or somewhere, you're going to have more opportunities with Webull as well. But at the same time, I'd say go ahead and try to get both if you want to, so you can actually get two stocks. So if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. Just comment below and just let me know what you think, and like if you enjoyed this video. My name's Aaron Stroud. Have a good one.